All right, guys, I'm live. I'm going to wait a minute for some folks to come in here because I want to show you something. Let's see what's going to go on here. I hate this filler time. You got to kind of sit back and feel and do nothing until people show up. All right. We'll see what's going on. Got two people in here. Y'all say something, type something so I can make sure my chat's going up. And then I'll explain exactly what I'm about to do here. 7 people are in here. And my good folks, waiting on some chat. Chat's good. All right, Paul, can you hear me? Is my audio good? Because this is really important what I'm about to show. My audio all right. I'm on my phone, by the way. I'm on my phone. I'm good. Thank you. All right, guys. This is why I'm in here. Coming up here shortly, maybe, 45 minutes to an hour or so, I'm going to do a live cook. Hey, how you guys doing? Hi, everybody. Hey, TJ. I'm going to do a live cook. But I've been asked over and over, hey, Phil, how do you set up your lives? How do you switch between cameras and all of that stuff? All right. How do you use a 3.5mm Lav like this with a little itty bitty plug? How to use that in the Rodecaster Pro because that uses XLR cables. All right. Hey, Joshua Babe, what's going on? So I'm going to explain this setup real quick. Actually, I think I'm glad you're in here. I think he asked me one day if I would show my setup on how I do my lives and change cameras. So, ta-da, here it comes. I'm about to show you this right now. All right, guys. So there's cables everywhere. I'm going to turn this around, and this video is not going to be that long. I'll make sure I can see what I'm seeing. All right, guys. And I'm using a gimbal. So you see, there's cables everywhere. I got cables over there. I got cables down here. I got junk all over, but you guys never see that. Okay. So this right here, this is the important thing. This is Streamlabs OBS. With Streamlabs OBS, now I'm gonna do this with the computer. I'm not gonna do this with my remote control because my remote control is actually my smartphone that I'm using right now. So if I turn off, this is my supporting cast view. I turn that camera off, it goes to my laptop view. All right, that shoots from that angle. And if I turn that camera off, laptop, that goes to my main view where you're looking at my kitchen, where I do my introduction and all of that. All right, guys, now these cameras switching is all because, I can switch these cameras. All right, turn that one back on. It's back to supporting cast. All right, now I can do this. Let me turn this camera around. I'm trying to figure this out as I go with this live thing on the phone. This telephone that I'm using syncs with my laptop when I'm doing my live. So those buttons that I'm pushing with my finger on the laptop, I can actually just push on my phone and turn cameras off and turn cameras on. And that's how I get those multiple views. Does that make sense? Give me a thumbs up or, give me a yes, sir, or something. Yeah, man, I understand. Okay. So that's the OBS. Now, how do I get all of those feeds into OBS? Let me turn this around. First camera. First camera's here. All right. This is a Logitech laptop webcam. I forget the type. I'll put it in the description box. I got it on a tripod, and that's just pointing straight down on my supporting cast. Okay. I also have a light here, right here, which is off right now. I keep that off of screen. But all right, if I'm buffering, I'm sorry, guys. It's best I can do on my phone. This lights that area here. All right, now this camera is plugged in, obviously, HDMI. USB right there into the side. All right, I got it going through a hub just so it'll reach. That's camera number 1. Camera number 2 is built into the laptop. That's easy enough done. Camera number 3, my A-roll camera, my main camera. This is a Sony A7 II. All right, this is the camera rig. That is going from the HDMI out. You see this cable here, so HDMI out, and I got it set up for a clean HDMI so you don't see all the symbols and stuff. And that's coming down, connected through this. Oh, Come on, come on. My thing gimbal's acting crazy. A cam link. Elgato cam link, and that's through HDMI. I'm sorry, USB into the computer. All right, guys. So turn that around. So that's the 3 cameras. How those are set up. Bam. Now, let me step over these cables. Let's talk about audio. Turn this around. All right, here's the back of my camera here. All right, my monitor, which normally plugs into my HDMI, I have unplugged. I don't need it because it's going through the laptop. All right, my audio, this is my H4n. One, I don't use batteries, guys. Get yourself an adapter. The H4n is plugged into the wall right over there, that thing, that blue light right there. All right. From the H4n, I have my lavalier mic, and I have, let me swing around here. I have 2. Depends on my configuration. I'll use my Rodelink film, I can't think of the name of my Rodelink film kit, I guess you call it. That's the receiver. This is a transmitter here. All right, don't look at my potato chips and shit. All right, if I'm using one microphone, I'll use that. If I'm using dual mics, I use this right here, which is my Saramonic. All right, and that has 2 transmitters that look just like this, and a lavalier. I'm wearing one right now, but you're not listening to it. Okay, so turn that around. If I'm doing one mic, I use my Rode because it sounds better. If I want to mic myself up and one of my daughters, I use a Saramonic, and I'll put all this stuff in the description box later. So I have dual mics that go through one receiver. Regardless of which one I use, let me turn this back around here. I'm going to plug it from the receiver, this one or this one, into the 3.5mm jack for my H4n, all right, which is right there. Now, how do I get the sound from this thing to the world? I have, swinging around again, this cable here is a 3.5mm jack, and then you follow it on down. Oh, come on, gimbal. And the back end is a freaking XLR cable. So from the headphone jack of my H4n 3.5mm, this cable converts to a freaking XLR cable, and that goes inside of my Rodecaster Pro. And the Rodecaster is going in as my audio one track. Okay, so my wireless mics go into the H4n here. They get plugged into the Rodecaster there. My daughter monitors with the headphones, which are plugged in here. And this is where all the sound effects come from. All right, I could also record if I want to record and use it as a recording device. All right, guys. So, turn around, camera. Y'all quit looking at my kitchen. So, I think I've explained everything. Okay, I have 3 cameras. One is a webcam. The reason I'm using a webcam and not my other Sony is because I don't have 2 of these right here. I'll show you the box. I don't have 2 of these. I only have one, Elgato Cam Link. All right. If I had 2, then I'd run with my second Sony on a tripod up there, pointing down at my supporting cast, and then I would move the webcam to get a top-down view. Let me turn this around. I'd move that webcam over here, just get a top-down view, probably over here somewhere into my pot while I'm cooking, right up in here. All right, guys. Questions. Once again, I will put links to all of this equipment in the description box once I finally, once this gets uploaded and I get a chance to get in there and edit the description box and all that, and put the links and all of that. So that's about it. You have any questions, guys? Hit me up real quick. I'm not going to be on long. I don't think I missed anything. Talked about the 3 cameras, threw in a little bit of light, talked about the Streamlabs OBS, talked about how the camera plugs into that, talked about how my audio goes into the Rodecaster and how my wireless mics go into the H4n. I think that covers it. Are there any questions before I shut this off? I think this went pretty smooth to come off the top of my butt. And using the gimbal, there you go. And there you go. All right, guys. So if you don't have any questions, folks, I will shut this off. I'm gonna give y'all a couple more seconds. Nothing? We good? All right, all right. Now, let me throw this in, guys. To make fantastic videos or to go live, you don't need all this garbage that I have, okay? I got this gear over time, all right? I got this over time. I didn't just go in whole hog buying a bunch of gear. I got a camera, then I upgraded the camera, then finally got help. My daughters bought me some stuff. The laptop, I forgot to mention, is a Dell G7. It's a gaming laptop, but it's got a lot of RAM. It's got freaking a solid state drive and a regular hard drive, a lot of power because I edit with this when I'm in parts unknown. So I got a very powerful Dell G7 laptop. That's about it, guys. Hey, if you have any questions, put them in the description box. I'll answer them as best I can. If you know anyone that's interested in this type of gear, let them know. Freaking subscribe. Tell them to check out the video. Share it with everybody that might be interested in how to do a live setup. And having said that, I'm out. Love you like cooked food. And you guys be careful. Wash your freaking hands. Corona.